Hi everyone and welcome to Lake Oswego United Church of Christ. My name is Adam and I am here with Tammy. Hi Tammy.
Hey Adam.
How are you today?
I'm pretty good.
Good, awesome. Well, thanks for joining us here today. I wanted to ask Tammy 3 questions. First, Tammy, what was church like for you growing up?
Regular part of my life, for sure. We went to the same church as my grandparents, and my grandma was the greeter, passed out the bulletin, so that was every Sunday morning, run in, say hi to grandma, give her a kiss, and go to Sunday school. So I didn't attend the services very much, but grew up in Sunday school all my years.
What kind of church was it?
The United Methodist Church.
Okay, yeah, and where was that at?
In Burlingame, California.
Okay, and your parents, or your grandparents, it sounds like, were important members of the church?
Yeah, my grandpa was head usher for years and years, and my grandma was a greeter, and actually she kind of ran the church.
Yeah. Wow.
She took charge of all the pastors, let them know if they didn't say something she liked or something.
Good for her, yeah.
And did a lot of the wedding coordinator type services too. So we did a lot of dishwashing in the kitchen and helping serve coffee hour. And I remember we always had tomato juice at coffee hour, and I love to pour that out.
Nice. So as you look back on your childhood at the church, did you like going to church back then?
Yeah, I loved it.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. What did you love about it?
Well, seeing my grandparents every Sunday, for one thing, and I got to know the kids in Sunday school. It was just something fun to do every Sunday.
Yeah.
I enjoyed Sunday school,
Well,
had some good teachers.
Yeah, nice. I remember when I was growing up, it was really the teachers at Sunday school that really made an influence. Yeah. Was there one teacher in particular that...
There was, of course, I can't remember her name.
No, that's okay. What was it about her?
I don't know. I think just the learning and the caring that she had for us, and it's hard to remember, but I just know I felt loved.
Yeah. That should be the point.
Yeah.
Growing up in a place that you know that you're welcomed and loved.
Yep.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
So what does faith mean to you today?
Oh gosh, it's the thing that gets me through every day. I work as a pediatric palliative care nurse practitioner, and I see families that have no faith, and when they're in that situation, how difficult it is for them and how they're seeking for some meaning to this. Not that there's meaning that I can particularly point towards either, but I feel confident that those babies who do die or children who die are safe in God's arms and in a safe place, and that their parents will see them again. But yeah, just having that faith to rely on, and it's tough sometimes. Like I had a little problem last week, and I think my faith is like, oh, okay, I gotta get back to it and rely on it. And so
no, I often think about you. I was a chaplain for a little bit at a hospital, and I often think about you in those traumatic situations.
Very.
Yeah. And faith helps you through it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And it's kind of a metaphor, I guess, of what we're dealing with on a world stage. Yeah.
That's why I think I had a hard time last week. I think it was just too much, like the craziness of the world, the craziness of some of the families we see. I think there's so many. It's tough out there. There's a lot of dysfunctional families, a lot of addiction, and I see the kids suffer for some of that sometimes, and even the parents suffer some of the consequences of their behavior with their children being sick. And so it's hard to wrap your head around that sometimes and be compassionate, but I feel like I can, just knowing everybody is loved and has their own things to deal with. So. And I also think that faith, there's been many times in my career where I'll be meeting with a family and be saying things to them, kind of like, where did that come from? Like, it's not really from me, it's through me. And I've had that experience a lot.
So you understand that to be God working through you.
Mm-hmm. Giving me the words to say when I don't know what to say.
That's a powerful thing.
Yeah.
Wow. Yep. So what does this community, like Oswego United Church of Christ, mean to you?
I love this church so much. When we moved up here 4 years ago, we'd been in the United Methodist Church, and as many people know, there's a lot of discord in that church right now, and we felt it at our old church. And in fact, I had started to not go as much. It just didn't feel like it wasn't a rejuvenating place for me for a while, just because partly I was on staff parish relations at one point, and that's not a good thing sometimes, especially with somebody with a lot of empathy. Yeah. I don't know, it's hard because you see some of the ugly side of things. But anyway, when we came up here, we started looking for a church and had a hard time finding a United Methodist church that felt like home. We gave up for a while, and then our former music directors were up doing a concert and a service at a UCC in Cedar Hills. So we went and sang in the choir with them, and we really loved the service. And there was a couple there from our old church, too, that I didn't know had moved to Oregon. So we were talking and telling them how hard it was to find a church, and they said, you should try the UCC. I'm like, we really like this. Yeah. You know, we love the prayer bowl kind of thing, and I don't know, it just felt more open. And so I went home and Googled and looked up UCCs and found this one and listened to some of Jenny's sermons online, and I was like, oh, I think this is going to be good. So we came, and the first Sunday was the beginning of Jenny's 3-week vacation. So she wasn't here, so I sat down and leaned to my mom. I'm like, the pastor's not here. Yeah. But, you know, one of the people in the congregation, Ralph, did the service, and it was great. And so many people greeted us before the service and after the service, and it just felt like home. And so we came every Sunday, and when Jenny got back, we were like, hey, where you been? Which was fun. Yeah,
you're just old-time members.
Yeah, we're like, we've been here a long time. Where have you been? And we've loved it ever since. And it's a place where I can come each week to get rejuvenated and be ready to face the next week ahead of me.
Well, Tammy, I'm so glad that you're here because you're one of my favorite parts of Sunday mornings here. So.
Oh, thanks, Adam.
Yeah, that's awesome. So, thank you for being here and talking with us. So, and thank you for watching. And you can come to Lake Oswego United Church of Christ. Worship starts at 10:30 on Sunday mornings. Hope to see you this Sunday. Until then, grace and peace be with you. Bye-bye. Hi everyone, this is Adam Erickson, reminding you that wherever you are on life's journey, you are welcome at Lake Oswego United Church of Christ. We start church each Sunday at 10:30 a.m. Our address is 1111 Southwest Country Club Road in Lake Oswego, Oregon. If you want to learn more about our church, you can find more of my videos on the YouTube channel and the Facebook page, and you can explore our website at LOUCC.org. To reach out to our pastor, Jenny Ott, or to me, you can call 503-635-4348. Until next time, grace and peace be with you. Bye-bye.